So, Roblox is cooked. Um, so I realized how Law by Mike recently made a video talk about how he's he said he was suing Roblox. I haven't really watched the video, but he's talking about how bad the situation is. Like, I thought that this whole thing would just like end because, you know, they ended up actually winning the suing because the state of Louisiana sued Roblox, but no, it's gotten so bad and it's not gonna stop. I think it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse until we finally reach a consensus of either Roblox getting banned or Roblox just, you know, decides to unban Schlep. But whatever they do, all the stuff that's happening right now will never be forgotten. Like, we're never gonna forget what's going on right now. This is something that even future generations might hear about in their history books. I don't know. Even though I am a Hamilton editor, I still might occasionally make Roblox content, and personally, look, I've played Roblox since I was 7 years old back in 2020. I know I'm probably younger than you thought, but and it's sad to see Roblox falling apart. Like, Adopt Me, work at a pizza place. I didn't really play Natural Disaster Survival, but I definitely played like Roller Coaster Park Tycoon 2 or something like that. And now I see how Roblox kind of falling apart, you know? Now we have Steal a Brain Rot, Grow a Garden, which I like both of those games, but let's be honest, they're pretty low. They're pretty low quality, I guess, and some may say, because games like Just to Impress take months of effort and they put so much work into these updates, yet they get like 600,000 people playing at once, while games like Grow a Garden and Steal a Brain Rot get like 2 million. Actually, wait, no, I lied. Just to Impress gets like 200,000 people playing at once. So that's really not a lot compared to, the games that are taking over right now. And I think Steal a Brain Rot is about to hit Grow Garden's, like, their record they set, which is absolutely wild. But anyways, I just want to talk about how these old games might become less popular. You know, like Work at a Pizza Place has stayed the same, which is maybe why it's gained less popularity. I still might play every once in a while because it actually is really fun. It just, yeah, I feel like, I'm not gonna say it's generic compared to some of the games we have. Steal Brain Rot is literally buying brain rots and collecting money. And Grow Garden is just planting seeds and selling them. Yes, there is more, but that's kind of the general idea. If you work at a pizza place, I just also, it's not always great. I've had some insane stuff happen in Work at a Pizza Place, like people just trolling the whole server and messing us all up. So things like that aren't great. But then I feel like every game is gonna have trollers and hackers, So, which, again, old games might have gotten hacked, or the creators will stop updating, because I believe Murder Mystery 2, which is something I've never played and never really have gone into because, my content restrictions haven't really allowed me to play it. I have no interest, honestly. I think I tried playing it once but it wasn't really that fun. I didn't really get the hype, but everyone's Roblox games preference are different, I guess. I like to play the Hamilton game. But yes, there is a Hamilton game on Roblox. But, and so games like Murder Mystery 2 are stop updating, And then you also have the studios like the studio for Adopt Me, I forget the name, and Big Games, which is the studio for Pet Simulator, Pets Go. I think they even have like a Steal a Brain Rot sort of pet game, that Preston helped make. I think Preston left Big Games. Don't know. But I think he did. And, Adopt Me, they started just having, like, I liked the old Adopt Me. Like, when they first started having, like, the pets, like, I played when there was, like, the Fossil update. That was fun. But then they just made it they updated too much. added more that wasn't necessary. It just kind of became unpopular because all games will have a downfall. Let's be honest. I feel like Just to Impress is kind of its downfall because honestly, I don't really play it as much anymore. Like, I played it back in like April, March, but I don't know. I started finding other games I liked. It didn't really have come back Just to Impress more. And I started a YouTube career, which I guess doesn't take up a lot of my time. It does, but it doesn't. Like, an edit usually take me about an hour. Guys, I'm sorry. I am just jumping around to different points. I don't even know what I'm trying to get at. This is just a rant about Roblox, honestly. And, when you think about it, games like, Welcome to Bloxburg, I remember I never played it because it cost 25 Robux, and I never really had Robux. Which is why all my avatars are usually pretty bad, because it's either I got a little bit of Robux, but I only could afford something since it's so expensive, which is another point we'll get to later, or I just use free UGC items, which is something I also will tend to do. Or the free items they give you, because some of them are actually kind of good. But, like I was getting at, this is definitely not just the downfall of, like, games on Roblox, it's the downfall of Roblox itself. I don't know what will come in the future. Maybe Roblox might end up getting banned, but there's a lot of things that they say will get banned, but will never get banned. Like, things might be sued, things might be put under extreme investigations, things might be hated by the community, but not get banned. And, people still love Roblox. I guess people are starting to realize, hey, I don't think we should be playing this. But honestly, no matter what they do, I like Roblox personally. No, I don't like giving David Baszucki all this, like, I guess, doesn't he get money? I don't know. Like, giving him playtime on his game, but I do enjoy playing Roblox. Like, playing with my friends, playing with people I might meet, which is something I'm also going to get at. So, something scary on Roblox is PDF files. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna go into anything bad. I'm just gonna say how it's worrying to know that Roblox but they're banning people who are trying to protect the kids that play it, because this is a kids game, by the way. They're like Schlep and the people he works with, I forgot the other dude's name, have taken down like 6 of them, and that's a lot, honestly. Yes, there's a lot on Roblox, and it's just scary to know how David Baszucki has made it so there can no longer be groups that take down PDF files. Which, I'm like, why? Why? You want to keep the kids on your game safe? Like, is this not what you want? Like, who does that? I mean, I don't know. And he's not gonna go off banning all of them. Their moderation sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Their moderation is bad. Like, there are so many games on Roblox that are far more inappropriate than anything somebody has probably said to a child that Schlep and stuff has been, like, taken down. Like, there are some games out there. I've never played anything. I never played any of these games, but I've heard of some interesting games, like Public Bathroom Simulator. What is that? That's just awful. I think there's, like, some bedroom simulators one too that are just bad. Like, we're having kids play these, and sometimes there can be some scary stuff that happen on these games. I've never personally ran into a problem like this, but I know there are people who have and will openly post about it, and I just hear about these and I'm like, wow, this is awful. What's going on behind a kid's game is awful. Like, I don't know what this... Guys, I really don't know. Like, Roblox is at a very dark time right now. So let's talk about the pricing. So, I want to make a Philip Hamilton outfit in Roblox because, you know, I obviously, why not? So I went on to please donate. It took like 2 weeks, but I finally got 35 Robux. Let me tell you, there's a lot of people who just want Robux, but not a lot of donators. So I got 35 Robux. I'm like, sweet. And I found the items I wanted. I found some of the cheapest versions of the items. And, you know, I found the best stuff. But, so the suit that has, like, his, jacket and pants and stuff, that's only 5 Robux. The face is, like, 40. I don't know what face I'm going to use yet, so it's going to be 10 to, like, 60, maybe. And the hair is, like, 60, maybe even, like, 70. But the freckles, they're 90. And I missed that one face that had freckles built onto it, because that was, like, 90, and that was both. But just to buy them separately is 90? What do you mean that separately is 90? What is this pricing, guys? Why? Like, I feel like all corporations are just money hungry. Like, first of all, it's a kid's game, so how many kids will actually have currency? Like, it's fun to decorate your avatar and express yourself. If you guys really want people to make all these UGC items and avatar items, then let them, and you want them to be creative, let them express their self at least. Not everyone can have Robux, and not everyone can get enough Robux, because to buy these items to express themselves, like, it's so expensive. Why? I know this is a very different content than I usually post, but I just thought I'd rant because, first of all, it's one of my favorite things to do is yap. And second of all, I like Roblox, but I do not like what is going on right now. It is getting very to that point where I'm like, wow. And let me tell you, the whole Roblox community is on Schlepp's side. Like, on his videos, there's like 100,000 comments, maybe even more, that are like, yeah, buddy, you know you got everybody on your side except David. Like, that's the crazy part. Where he's like, no, where David is like, no, Schlepp is putting children in danger. No, he is in fact probably saving a few children by doing what he's been doing. But they decide to ban him. Like, they even sent him a cease and desist letter, which is absolutely crazy. And you know, I'm just like, why? And you know, I'm definitely on Schlepp's side. I mean, there's definitely some of the story that we don't know, and we might never know. But from what I've heard and from what I know, it definitely seems that Schlepp was literally just trying to protect people. He honestly meant no harm. Listen, this is just crazy. The situation is crazy. And I was on Hamilton server, and I was like, I put in the text chat, who really wants to just rebel against the Roblox system? And let me tell you, the whole server was like, me! And I'm like, oh my god. See? I just found a whole server of like 10 people who all don't like David. Which I'm like, I know 10 people isn't a lot, but how about try like 80 million? Okay, that's probably way more than that. More like 200 million. But, and, you know, it's kind of hard to rise up against David because he is the CEO of a video game, and there's not really much you can do because it's a video game, not like a country or anything. So you can't really like start a revolution against him. You just gotta like, there's not much you can do. No matter how many social media posts you put up about it, no matter how many rant videos you'll make, no matter how many people are against him, he probably won't change it because he is money hungry and he probably likes the attention that he's getting right now. So which is probably why we shouldn't be giving him all this attention. And the things going on between the Roblox YouTubers and influencers right now is even more crazier. I know they're starting to leave the STAR program. I don't know if it's in protest or just because it's kind of outdated. Let me tell you, I honestly never used a star code because I never really bought Robux, and if I did, I spent it on Airport Tycoon. But that's real, I did. But so, and then all these videos where they used to be like, oh yeah, I'm David's daughter, or I'm David's son, or I'm David's child. They weren't, but they were just kidding. But now they're like, yeah, I would hate to be David's child right now. And I'm like, yeah, I would hate to as well, because the whole world is basically against your dad, basically saying, like, oh my god. So, I just, as you know, I have been posting kind of a lot on my community section, or posts, I don't know. I don't think I have a community. On my post section, where I've been talking about, how I think Kuwait and, like, Indonesia and Qatar and the UAE have been banning Robux, I believe. So I think a lot of the countries out in, like, Asia, I don't know what part that's called, like, is it the Middle East? I don't know, have been banning it. And I think places like the US and the UK and, like, Canada, places kind of over here, are starting to think about banning it. I think they're starting to think whether or not to ban it. But let me tell you how if Roblox is ever banned from, like, the Philippines, oh, we are cooked, because I know that's where, like, 30% of Grow Garden's player count is from, and we know a lot of people on Roblox play Grow Garden, so Roblox is probably gonna lose, like, 10 million people if they ban it from, like, places like Philippines and, like, the UK, and let me tell you how many people from the US that like Roblox. A lot. They're everywhere. There are Roblox fans everywhere, no matter where you live. But let me tell you, there are a lot of American Roblox players. Like, a lot of the Roblox YouTubers are, in fact, in America. So if they were banned from, like, the US, Roblox, you're done. I think even Roblox headquarters is in the US. So that's kind of like China banning TikTok. It's in China. So I don't know. And I just don't know what this might come for Roblox. Like, what's in the future? I guess we will never know. We'll never know what's gonna be the future for Roblox, because, there's just a lot of things that may never get answered. Maybe Roblox will get banned. Maybe it won't. Maybe somehow they can try to fix everything, even though I know it will never be fixed. But that's my thought. In conclusion, Schlep was doing stuff right. Roblox is cooked. Roblox is expensive. Old games are becoming irrelevant. The new games are boring, yet fun. I don't know how that works. Simple, bland, low quality. Though I'm not saying that they are. Look, there's no hate to game developers, but I'm sorry. They're just old as gold. But, no hate. I love Grow Garden, and I might occasionally play Steel Brain Not, but still. And Roblox isn't doing great right now. They're cooked. So, thank you for this little rant session, which is probably just like writing an angry essay, which probably would have been what I was doing if I didn't decide to rant for probably like 20 minutes straight. I don't even know how long this is. But, thank you for listening to my yap about Roblox. So, bye. Philip out.